This is the next part in my little series about how to put together a solo act, or more specifically, how I would put together a solo act, because we're not all starting from the same place. If you're very young and maybe you've never played any gigs at all, but you're thinking about doing a solo act, or if you're like me, a bit older, and you've been around for a while and played a lot of gigs over the years. I've mostly played in bands over the years, but I have done a solo act along the way, and I did a duo for a couple of years. But most of the songs that I have learned were from playing in bands. So for me, trying to figure out, well, what's my song list? What am I going to play? That's where I would start, is what are the songs that I already know? It's a pretty big song list, but what I did was I wrote all those down, or actually more specifically, I put them into a spreadsheet, but then I narrowed those down to the songs that I think would work okay in like a solo guitar act. And you could do backing tracks where you've got electric guitar and all that, but for right now, let's talk about just doing it as a solo act with just solo acoustic guitar and vocals. What songs could you play that way? And I pared that list down, and I put it in the description field below so that you can see what I'm talking about. These are, like I said, these are songs that I know and that I have played in bands before, or even as a solo act before. But I think I could do an arrangement of those, and that's one of the things that you have to think about. Is like, well, can you make some changes to the music arrangement so that it will work as just an acoustic guitar song? Because a lot of songs have, you got verse, chorus, and some kind of a break. It might have some fancy instrumentation with a lot of keyboards, or it might more commonly just be a guitar solo. And if all you have is the acoustic guitar, well, if you start playing the solo, well, there's no rhythm section behind you, and that may not work most of the time. It's not going to work very well. But you might be able to just either skip the guitar solo section entirely, or just play the rhythm through that. I'll give you one example. Let's start with, I think what's the first song on my list below is a song called Absolutely, better known as Story of a Girl, by a band called 9 Days, I think. It goes like this. This is a story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. But why she looks so sad in the photographs, I absolutely love her when she smiles. Now, the verse goes... And the guitar section does that same thing. Well, this song is rhythmic enough where you don't necessarily have to have the drums behind it, because I'm doing so much of that on the guitar that it still gives you the rhythm of the song. So that's one benefit to playing that as just an acoustic guitar only kind of song. But also when you get to the guitar solo, there's so much going on with the rest of the song. You probably really don't need the guitar solo over the top of it, and it's not really the type of guitar solo that stands out that much or is all that memorable. So you really could just do do that through that section, and then come back into the rest of the song after that. So you could just kind of having a little rhythm break, and then you come back in with the vocals after that. So you can do that with a lot of songs. But not every song is going to work that way. That's just something you'll have to figure out as you are learning these songs and practicing them on your own. Speaking of practicing, I'll make another video, probably the next one, where I talk about learning the songs, memorizing lyrics, and then how I do that. That'll be coming up in the next video, so we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. It'll really help out this channel. And if you want to show your support even more, click the link below to pop over to my website where you can get some cool t-shirts and other merch, including my latest album on vinyl and CD. Right now I'm going to play you some of the music from this album to the end of this video. We'll see you next time.
Of this universe, somehow I found you, somehow you found me. Of all the souls in this galaxy,
Bye-bye.